Tonight's Friday night Smackdown represented the final Smackdown before tomorrow's Royal Rumble pay-per-view. So with tonight being the go-home show, I actually thought this was a really good episode. We kicked the show off with the Viper, Randy Keith Orton. Man, he came out talking about he's going to win the Fatal 4-Way. He's going to win the WWE title. And then AJ Styles came out, and then LA Knight came out, pretty much saying the same thing, how they're going to win the Fatal 4-Way and how they're going to win the WWE title or Undisputed Universal Championship, same title. But yeah, that was the opening segment, so that was pretty cool. We had the opener match being Santos Escobar versus Carlito. I actually thought that was a pretty good match between both guys with their heated rivalry. But we saw the official debut of Elektra Lopez on SmackDown. Obviously, she was a part of Santos Escobar's original group. And I'm glad that commentary, alluded to that. But she's with Santos's new group, obviously, and helping out Santos getting the win. And yeah, this is now a full-blown heated feud because now that Elektra is in Santos' group and Zelina's in the LWO, obviously those two women are not going to be button heads. So speaking of the women, we had a tag team match for the women. Kachanda Chanticleer and Carter defending their titles against the Kabuki Warriors. And the Kabuki Warriors won the match. They are the new women tag team champions. And I actually thought the match was pretty good. And, it had to go to the Kabuki Warriors. It had to. You're doing this story. You want to present the Kabuki Warriors as this strong group. They had to win the tag team titles tonight. So I was not mad by them winning whatsoever. It's pretty crazy. At the end, though, they were hugging everybody, Dakota Kai and Io Sky, but they did not hug Bailey at all. Like, it was like Bailey was just like non-existent to them whatsoever. But we got some Royal Rumble build up. We had some Royal Rumble drawings. They brought that little thing back, which was pretty cool. But yeah, man, also on the show, we had the Final Testament face off with the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley. Technically, they sent Scarlett out there to confront the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley, but yeah, Bobby and them was like, we're going to bring the fight to you, and Scarlett got involved, and the Final Testament stood tall, so I thought that was a pretty good segment there. And then, of course, you had Carmelo Hayes versus Austin Theory. I thought that match was pretty solid. We saw an appearance from Trick Williams, man. So that was really cool, man, to see Trick Williams on the show tonight. He got a really good reaction, very well. And, of course, the main event, LA Knight versus Solo. It was an okay main event, but obviously the ending was pretty crazy, as always, and a really cool way to end off the show. Again, Royal Rumble, man, shaping up to be a really good show, man. So that has been my review for the show. Hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll see what happens at the Royal Rumble, man. And see what happens. The road to WrestleMania begins. So